What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your finished play, Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus Part 9.
Travel plans to China have all been worked out.
And we are now going to head into China to where the Panda King lives.
The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on Panda King. Born penniless, he was fascinated by the fireworks rich noblemen set off every New Year's. He spent a decade learning the art. But when he tried to offer his fireworks to the noblemen, they couldn't see past his shabby clothes and chased him away. Humiliated, the Panda King took revenge on those who shunned him by using the very tools of his art for crime. The fiendish five recruited him as their demolitions expert, and from then on, his explosive touch became feared worldwide. He's rumored to be perfecting some new firework technique high in the unstable Kunlun Mountains of western China.
So this chapter is called Fire in the Sky. And as always, we have to go through a entrance area before we can go into the hub world. Waiting for Bentley to say something that maybe he won't just yet. Again, as always, want to look around, make sure we don't miss any clues, especially since we don't have the blueprints just yet. Make sure I got the fast. I'm still waiting for Bentley to say something, so that's why I don't want to start explaining anything just yet. So these monkeys, if you notice, they do a flip before they attack you, so you want to be careful and watch out for them. Oh, there we go.
Would you look at that? A fireworks show! Oh my gosh, that's awful! That poor village just got buried in freezing snow! Rocket came from that giant statue. You can bet the Panda King lit the fuse. I've got to find my way up there and fast before that lunatic squashes another town.
Alright, let me make sure I didn't miss anything back here. Just noticing that one clue bottle was right there. I definitely want to make sure I don't miss anything. Now, this won't happen for quite a few levels. Actually, towards the end of our time here in Fire in the Sky. But there's a level here that we won't be able to get all of the clues for quite a while. We'll actually have to wait till the end of the game where we can collect another. Oh wow! Some of the floorboards are breaking on this. But there's a level here that where we won't be able to. I guess we have to head this way. Where we won't be able to collect all the clues for until we beat the game, because we'll need a power up that's there later in the game. And you notice we can't break this open, so we still have to go along here. But you can kind of tell when the icicles are about to form. You can kind of see the snow. What the? Okay. Oh. I couldn't figure out what. Wait, I guess this is solid. Make sure that wasn't water. But yeah. So like I was saying, that level shouldn't be for a little while. I'm pretty sure it's for a little while. This isn't the level. We can get all the clues here, but these are where the clues will begin to get harder to find. And to activate that, all you have to do is just swing your cane at it, and you can set these off for coins, and then you see a fireworks show. But nothing else. It's just one coin per each firework. So it's not that useful for coins, to be honest. Just want to check around, make sure. So I'll have to use this for cover when he comes up here. And then you can just run up behind him and hit him. Not going to be able to get in there just yet. That's where the vault is, so we probably don't even want to go in there right now. Oh, so he's got to... Oops. Well, I'll head up there anyway, so we're going to have to use this for cover. And then we'll run. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, definitely want to be careful using that fast going around corners like this. And you notice both of these are... they move at the exact same time, both with the lights, so you can kind of use that to your advantage, that knowledge to help you get through this easily. I think all I have to do is just, yeah, I'm gonna say the game should knock out all these gorillas for us, but we'll have to use these to blow open the roof for this building, and also to help us continue on. So you do actually have to go this way. Maybe not jump down here just yet. Or, I mean, of course you don't need the... you can't get all the clues just yet. Let me make sure. Okay, so you can't even enter... So I guess you have to get all the clues to even be able to activate that, so... that is a shame, if you wrote the number down from a previous playthrough and then you come back and play the game, that would definitely be very nice, instead of having to redo everything. Now this is where a decoy would actually, or either a decoy or a mine. I'll pull the mine out real quick.
You can't get through the security gate without one of the Panda King's treasure keys. There's one over there, but it's heavily guarded. One key coming up.
Let me see. I'll lay one there. Oh crap! Well, I have to use the. What the? Really? Sorry. Okay, let me see. I want to get that. I was trying to get the fast. Guess I should have focused on attacking them instead of messing around with that. Oh, I guess I could use the roll, couldn't I? So you can see what the roll does. What the? Why in the world do I got the slow on for? I thought I had the roll. That stinks. I missed my chance to attack that one in the back. Yeah, I'm sure there's a more efficient way of doing this, like laying the mine down in this path so you can knock out this one, and then they're knocking out. Oh wow, there's still 3 of them. Shoot. I gotta be careful. I'm gonna have to redo this entire area over again. Alright, let me see. Or I guess I could use a decoy. What the? Ah. They got me boxed in a corner. Oh, okay. So, that's right. I totally forgot about that move. If you hit the circle button, you can turn invisible. So it's useful. I guess it's useful for stuff like this. Maybe you can only use it in the shadows, perhaps. Now the roll of the dive would be useful there, so because you could knock out 2 of them at one time. And we still got 2 more. Oh, wow. Want to make sure you don't miss any clues around these trees or up on the wall here. So while I'm waiting for them, I'll get the dive ready. Wow, I'm actually surprised I was able to make that. I'll get the fast going now, so I can. I'll knock this one out, and then there should be one more around here somewhere. Okay, it's right up there. I think both of them are right up there. And nope, just one. I hope it's in this forest somewhere. That's not good. Now, I shouldn't be forced to go into the next area just because I grabbed the key. Yeah, because I should have to go unlock the door myself, so that will give me time to check every tree around here since it doesn't seem to be on the wall anymore. Oh, there it is. So we still have to run back to get the clue from here, so we do have to do that. I guess I could get the coins again, couldn't I?
Press the circle to enter the vault code. I got a real headache figuring this one out. Input 578. This just gets better and better. I'd always heard that one of your southern ancestors, Huckleberry Cooper, developed a technique to move while staying invisible. Hold down the circle button to turn invisible, then move around with the left analog stick.
Huh. Yeah, that'd been useful getting through those gorillas. Definitely. Yeah, I'm not gonna go. Let's see, I want to get the fast real quick so I can just get through here. I don't even think there's that many coins around here anymore. The reason there was so many coins was because those gorillas. You take the gorillas out of it, and then there isn't that many coins around. And I'm not gonna backtrack through the entire level just for a few coins. You know, I would much rather break open these vases before doing that. Well, I guess the game doesn't want me to break open the vases, so I guess I won't. Oh, I guess it's not gonna force me to go in there just yet, but now we can. And so as usual, there should be 7 levels in here that I have to. Let me take a look at the map real quick. Let's take a look at the map. Alright, so, well, maybe just in this area. So there's 4 here, and then I have to get rid of. You know, then once you open the next area, there should be 3 more there. So let's see. So you can only tiptoe, but you can speed up the tiptoe while doing that. So that's pretty useful, to be honest. And the enemy can't see you while you are invisible. So you can actually go fast while you're tiptoeing just to try to get into position, and then you can either.
Nice job breaking into the Panda King's compound. I think I figured out a way to get to the top of that giant statue, but unfortunately it's obstructed by this reinforced ceiling hatch. No problem. They seem to have plenty of firepower around here. I'll just have to find a few more treasure keys to get at it.
But you can use that to your advantage just to. I guess that's. This is one like. Okay. Well, you can see where the 3 levels are in this area, so I'll just take care of those real quick. I think this is another. Yeah.
Murray's all fired up to make the run for the key. While on the blasting station, use the left analog stick to aim and the square button to fire. Right on. I'll keep him covered.
So of course this one's going to be a little bit more difficult than the one from Mugshot's area, just because of the different the different enemies that are around here. You could say that the machine gun dogs are a lot harder, but I'd definitely say that that these monkeys are a little bit more difficult than the dogs were from Mugshot's area. Just want to be careful not to hit Murray. You may not want to shoot rapidly just by continuously tapping the square button. Just shoot one at a time while the enemy is while there's one enemy. If there's two enemies, that's when you may want to shoot a whole bunch. But while there's just one enemy, you just definitely want to just shoot one at a time, just so that you're more accurate and you don't hit Murray, especially towards the end. Like see, like this. That's when you may want to shoot a whole bunch, but even then you may not want to still. He could just run up this stinking. What the? He could just. Oh crap! One time there's gonna be more. He could just run up this stinking. Crap. I mean, yeah, he could just run up the stinking. Well, maybe he couldn't. I'm not sure exactly where he was. Probably gonna be more enemies around here. Yep. Have to find the thing that's making the noise. Not sure exactly where that is. Oh man, where is that at? Oh, you have got to be kidding me. It's not like I hate these types of challenges enough. But at least I got full lives and I didn't have to restart anything, like an entire level, to regain my lives. Alright, so maybe there's a. I guess I gotta knock out the thing that's making the noise, or either that or kill enough enemies. Okay, now with the gorillas on the roofs, that's when you'd want to continuously shoot just to make sure that you can hit them, because as they're moving, that's kind of hard to hit them. Oh, okay, so maybe you just have to hit a set number of them, so that's a little bit easier. Thankfully, this is the last type of challenge like this, and I definitely hate these challenges. Once you get once you're used to the pattern and all that, it makes it a little bit easier, and it's not quite as difficult. But you're still not very fun, and just a pain to have to do compared to the regular levels that you can do as throughout the game normally. Let me see. I guess I'll head for this one. So this is where you would want to use the oops. Well, you don't want to jump, but this is where you want to use the shadow move, and then sneak up to him and hit him while you're still in the shadow. And thankfully, you don't actually have to change your power-up list or your move list to go invisible, and you can also use it with fast.
Looks like a good place to try out your new invisibility move. Hold down the circle button to drop out of sight. While invisible, nothing can see you. Not lasers, not searchlights, not guards. Oh, and if the guards already see you, then the invisibility trick won't work on them.
Yeah, so you'd have to be careful for that if you thought it may work. Oh, wow. I did not expect him to be able to see me. Yeah, I was going to say, you have to make sure that you check around. That's why I'm sitting here jumping on these boxes and stuff, making sure that there is no, breaking the vases are for the coins, but I'm checking around for clues as well. And so doing something like this, if you just do it regularly, see how you can see how slow it is. It's not a big improvement speed-wise, but it does help a little bit. And if you can hit them fast enough, they won't be able to whistle to let other guards know that you're around. And so you can either use the box for protection, or you can just do it yourself, or just run like that. The guard won't be able to see you unless you're in the searchlight, so you don't have to worry about that. Let's see, I think we may have to go over there at some point. Yeah, there's a couple clues over there, so we'll have to go over there at some point. But yeah, this invisibility move is definitely very useful, especially with these searchlights. If there's a level that you had trouble with the searchlights, you could definitely use this to your advantage to make it a lot easier. You just want to be careful though, because I believe if the searchlights turn red, I believe they can still see you even if you do have the invisibility turned on. I'm not 100% sure. I've never tried that out before, but I'm pretty sure. It kind of makes sense for them to be able to see you once they turn red, or to be able to hit you. Crap. I jumped a little bit too early. Let me see. I should be able to get down there now. Yeah. So I guess not yet. Maybe this is how you get down there. Oh, okay. So this is how you get down there, and they even give you a way to get back up without having to do a whole bunch of BS, because I don't even think you could get across back to over there just by jumping, so that's very useful. But sadly, I don't have a horseshoe. I guess I didn't expect those fireworks to last that long. No. Again, make sure there's no clues stuck around. And so with this, because the floor is moving against you, you want to move up a little bit. Ooh, wow. Messed that up. But you want to move when the shadow is not, or when the light is not hitting you, and then turn invisible again once the light hits you again. And then you can run up to him and hit him without setting off any alarms, but it doesn't really matter because there's no other enemies around here. But you always want to be careful just in case, especially with enemies like big enemies like the gorillas here. They seem kind of difficult to kill, so you definitely want to be very careful when you're around one of them, because sometimes there could be more, and there usually is more. So just like I said, definitely want to be very careful. Just make sure I'm not missing anything. So now we can. You cannot go invisible while on the rails, though, so you do have to keep that in mind. If there's any, I guess there's not that many spotlights or anything like that. Oh, I guess there's not that many spotlights or anything on rails, so that's not something that you really have to worry about. But you cannot use it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Waste of time, but every coin helps. And I definitely need, or I guess I don't need, but I want some horseshoes just for extra insurance. Let me see, I have to keep. I guess that's where a large portion of the clues will be if this isn't where I'm supposed to go next. And so you can sneak up on him like this. Now, if you was to run into an enemy, I don't believe they would know. They may not know that you're there if you were invisible, but I'm not 100% sure. I usually don't run into enemies just because I'm used to games like the Crash series and Sonic series that enemies will damage you if you touch them. I'm not sure if the enemies will do that in this game though, but I would expect that they would. And so that's why I try not to run into any enemies. But they may not, they may only be able to attack you if they can hit you with whatever their attack is. Let me see, I'm just making sure I don't miss anything. Seems like I'm missing a few clues, but maybe I'm not. There's some. Hopefully I can get around here a different way. I guess that's what I'm going to have to do. Anyway, so I'll just keep going. Yeah, so this, I'm going to want to go ahead and knock out the alarm first before I worry about the clues. And I'm sure you're supposed to use the shadow before you attempt to go through there, or as you attempt to go through there, use the shadow. But I would just find it easier to try to dodge the lasers, and if you activate the red lasers, then just run while the lasers are turned off, and that's you'll get through there a lot faster. You won't have to worry about going really slow and it being tedious and long and all that. I hope this isn't the level where you have to have another ability to get that clue. Hopefully I'm just missing it somewhere, but maybe not.
Sly, this pagoda is some kind of huge gunpowder production plant. Judging by the scale, the Panda King must be making tons of explosives.
I'm going to go up this really quickly just to make sure that I'm not missing anything. That's where that is. What the? Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is not the level
Press the circle to enter the vault code.
where you would miss the clue
It
at.
was a challenge, but this vault's combination has got to be 667.
So hopefully these are the blueprints.
Incredible! I never would have thought this was possible. Sir Augustine of Cooper's technique to briefly defy gravity. From now on, you should be able to pop right out of those bottomless pits you keep falling into. And you won't even lose a lucky charm.
Yeah, that would be useful if I fell down holes that often. But I don't really. The water was one thing, just because of the way that the levels were set up in Raleigh's area, and the other areas, or Vicious Voodoo was set up, but you don't really have to worry about that too much. And if you notice, the lasers are set up in a way that you can, or the lasers are set up in a way that you can always jump onto those platforms that are lined around the tower as you're going down. You shouldn't have to worry about hitting the lasers at all. You know, it's very easy to dodge them. Not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to go into this next level. Flaming Temple of Flame. Let me see. Wonder if this is the level. Maybe not. Maybe it's up. Oh yeah, I believe this is the level because this bridge looks familiar. So
Despite its temple-like facade, this place is really some sort of training ground. Stay on your toes.
so this is the level where we will have to come back here later after we get another technique later on in the game, sadly. So I believe this may even be the area where you get the blueprints at, if I'm not mistaken. I very well could be, though. Because it wouldn't really make sense for you to have for the one level that you can't get all the clues on. You have to would it be the level with the blueprints on them? But they very well may have made it like that. I can't remember really right off the top of my head which. Oh wow, I don't remember which areas had clues and which didn't, or I mean which levels had the blueprints and which ones didn't. I believe I'm gonna have to go back, or I'm gonna have to go a different way to be able to get those clues. I may even have to drop down from up there to be able to get them if I'm not mistaken. So we're not gonna be able to go invisible while on this, so you definitely want to be very careful and get the lasers just right. Make sure I'm not missing any clues. Now this is where that bottomless pit thing would work. Oh, I swear that was a bottomless pit. But yeah, this is the level where the bottomless pit thing would work better, because I'm pretty sure there's some of these areas where you have to go across a bottomless pit to be able to to pass through here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, definitely want to make sure you don't miss these. To watch out for her. Make sure I'm not missing anything again. I could have swore there was a pole hanging out there. So it's good just to test, you know, to take it easy going into a section like this, just to get used to where the lights are, so you don't end up so you don't end up going too fast and hitting the lights. Yeah, this room is very annoying because of the monkeys, but you can't actually kill them all. Let me see. I think you can. I wonder if you can roll into. You can't knock them off, but I don't remember exactly how you got rid of them. So you definitely want to check around to make on the floor here to make sure that you don't miss any clues. I believe there's a couple, maybe not. I just swear there's a couple more clues that are around here, but I don't guess so. Perhaps up here, not on top of the head, obviously, but maybe back around here. No. So now you can worry about killing all these enemies, but there's no reward if you do, so you don't really have to worry about it. You can just, you know, get out of here as quickly as possible. It would be nice to kill them just because of the annoying noise that they're making, but, you know, like I said, it's not worth it. Now, I should be able to jump down here and get those clues, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. No? Yeah, maybe. Oh, no. Huh, I guess I must have missed it. No, this is the right area, I think. Maybe I have to go over a little bit more. Why I am checking to make sure that I don't miss any clues is just so that if I do happen to get to the last clue that I need the ability for, and it turns out that I can actually get to that clue without having to have the ability that I get later on in the game, I would like to I would like to not make sure that I don't miss any clues back here, because you can actually miss quite a few clues back here in this beginning section. So I guess this is where pretty sure this is where, yeah, because you just jump across here. You want to make sure you don't fall, because if you do fall, you have to backtrack all the way. And to activate this, you have to just swing your cane and to activate all of that, or to activate all of the fireworks. Don't if you accidentally activate the platform, don't worry, because it will come back down, and you can hit it again once it comes back down without waiting for it to cool down or whatever. Let me see. That's obviously the way you're supposed to go, so let me go this way just to let me see what I can do here. So I have 3, or I only need 2 more now. So I should be close. Yeah, so this is where the ability will work for you. You can see there was a checkpoint back there, and so this is where the ability really comes in handy. Is this this area right here? Just in case you do that, if you didn't have the ability, you would die. So you definitely want to do the previous level first before going into this area. And you just have to swing quite a bit to be able to make sure that you can make it across the gap to get to there, or from each hook or from one hook to the next. So of course you're supposed to use the shadow to get through here, but I'm not going to worry about that. I can jump over most of this, if not all of them. And so yeah, I am missing 2. Let me see. That's a shame too. That does stink. But nothing I can really do. Let me backtrack real quick. I don't want to. See. Oh, well, that does stink. Ah, well. What can I do? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and, in the video here, I'll talk about all the trivia for the levels I've done so far, as I usually do. And I'll start with the beginning level for this area. A perilous ascent. Let me see. A perilous ascent is a mission in episode 4, Fire in the Sky. This mission also leads to the main hub level. Enemies are Ape General, Gorilla Defender. And no tribute for this level, so we'll go to the next level inside the stronghold. Inside the stronghold is the main hub level in episode 4 is Fire in the Sky, Sly Cooper. From here, Sly can access any other mission in this episode. No trivia for here either, so we'll go to the Unseen Foe. The Unseen Foe is a job in Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus episode 4, Fire in the Sky. The level with the Panda King, the level begins with Sly breaking into a small building of some sort. No trivia for here either, so I'll have to go back real quick so that I can and the enemies are Gorilla Defender, Kung Fu Chimp, Ape General, Nunchuck Monkey, and then the Mandrill Warrior. I don't think we've seen the Mandrill Warrior yet, but we may have. Let me see what. Flaming Temple of Flame. Flaming Temple of Flame is a mission in Fire in the Sky, and Sly Cooper and Thievius Raccoonus. Sly enters a temple-like area, crossing a broken bridge before. We don't need to know all that. Let me see. Trivia: this is the only mission in the game that contains 25 clue bottles. Doesn't tell me how to get to where the clue bottles are, so I'm guessing I need to I guess I do need to. But anyway, so that's all the trivia for the levels I've done so far. So thank you for watching. The challenge of the video is how many enemies did I kill without them noticing me in this entire video. Thank you for watching. Next time we will go into the next section. So until then, later everyone.